A big win for the Jefferson City Soccer Jays tonight. Eddie Horn's team beat Quincy, Illinois on the Illinois side this evening. Quincy was ranked number 11 in the country. Their only loss before tonight was Chaminade. Jays keeper Zach Brooks came up with some big saves and the shutout. Skylar Richardson scored the only goal of the game with 25 minutes left to play. Jays win a big one, 1-0 over Quincy. Well, we're coming up on the midway point of the high school football season. We'll be live at Southern Boone in Ashland for our Football Friday Night preview. The Eagles will host Blair Oaks on Friday night. The Helias Crusaders are off to a perfect 4-0 start, ranked number 1 in our Mid-Missouri Prep Power Poll, second ranked in the state, Class 4, right behind Webb City. Helias plays on Saturday night this week, hosting the Battle Spartans. Our sports columnist Tom Leffler has a good story on the dominating start by Helias. Some very impressive wins. Go to our sports page and look for Leffler's link. You can also find it on the KRCG Facebook page. Quiet Wednesday night in high school sports. Helias softball hosting Moberly in Jefferson City. A big 4-run fifth inning for Helias. Jordan Napier singling to center. Allison Morrow will score. 3-1 Lady Satyrs. Later in the inning, Lauren Morrow flies to center. That drops. It's a 4-1 Helias advantage. Grace Dittmer drives in 2 more for Dan Campbell's team as Helias wins it 6-1 the final over Moberly. Rod's Big Old Fish is brought to you by our good friends at the Naut Agency, Tom, Rick, and Harry Naut. Tonight we salute New Bloomfield's Danny Hornberger, who landed this big old 10-pound catfish at a local Callaway County lake. And here's another nice catfish taken by Ella Percival and her dad Rick, an 8-pounder caught in one of the most popular fishing holes we find in mid-Missouri, Grandpa's Pond. Good job, Ella. You made it on Rod's Big Old Fish. And a special edition of Wheels on Wednesday, my weekly conversation with former Mizzou kicker Tom Whelahan. We met on the Mizzou campus today by the columns, where we're going to punt a football at the end of this segment. First, though, we'll talk Tiger football and the amazing Mizzou D-line.
It's a great defensive line, and if you look at Missouri's history of 16 guys that are on active rosters right now, I would say 5, 6, or 7 of them are defensive linemen.
In the NFL.
Exactly. So what does that tell you right there?
That's pretty good coaching and pretty good player development.
Hey, talk to Dr. Pat Ivory for getting those guys ready to go. But our defensive linemen are whooping butt in the NFL.
Now, my guess is you don't think much of this Indiana Hoosier team that comes here. They're not playing basketball. They're playing football, and they don't play much defense, do they?
Rod, they lost to Bowling Green.
It's not a
Bowling
good sign.
Green with the ugly brown helmets. No. It's not going to be much of a game, but I will tell you this. I hate the word trap game. I hate the word whatever. It's a football game, and it's on our schedule. But I'm telling you what, if they overlook this one, the game is going to be next week at South Carolina. We're both going to be undefeated. And I think whoever wins that game will be the driver's seat for the SEC East.
Isn't that amazing? We're thinking that already, and we haven't even played an SEC game.
Oh, we're even thinking that last year? No way! We could be going back to Atlanta. Because I'll tell you what, folks, Todd Gurley's kind of hurt right now, and when Georgia comes to town, we give him stick him a couple times. We got to get through South Carolina, though. They put a whooping on us there 2 years ago. They put the whooping on us.
They did. And last year, boy, that was a tight one.
Oh, that could have gone
should have been a win for Missouri.
Should have been a win, but, you know, Connor Shaw, he's the glue that stuck that team together, and that's why they won.
All right, Tom, we're in front of the columns here. I think there's a challenge here. You brought a football. I think I can punt the football. I think I can punt this thing at least halfway up the columns. I want to challenge you and see if you can kick it over the columns.
Rod, you can't out hit a 10-foot foul shot. Who says you can kick over a 90-foot column?
All right, here we go. Wheels loosening up. You know, he was a Division I kicker back in the 80s. His first punt, whoops, he shanks that one right of the columns. Give him another try. Much better on this way. Okay, he's up and over the columns. My turn from the far side. Oh, yeah, I think that's over. Yeah. What do you think? Megan, Kermit, you make the call. Is that one good?
I think you did a good job.